Today I'll teach you how to validate file upload control using data annotations in ASP.NET MVC. So let's start. So the very first thing, I'll open Solution Explorer, and from there I'll be opening the model class. Now inside the class, I am adding a namespace called system.componentModel.DataAnnotations. This particular namespace is required for data annotations. Here I'll be adding one single property, HTTP posted file base, which is actually used for holding the uploaded file. As you can see, at present I am adding a data annotation required and I am setting the error message for it. This particular data annotation is used for performing required validations. It is very similar to required field validator. Now I am decorating the property with a RegularExpression Data Annotation attribute. This particular attribute will be set with two parameters. The first parameter is the regular expression, while the second parameter is the error message, which will be displayed to the user when the validation fails. So with this, our model class is complete. Now let's move to the view. Now I'm creating a form using MVC HTML helper methods. I'm making use of begin form method. It accepts three parameters. The first one is name of the action result method, which is index. The second one is name of the controller, which is home. And the third one is the type of call. In this scenario, it is a post call. Now I'm setting the encryption type to multi-part form data. This particular attribute is very necessary when you are uploading a file using the form. I am making use of an HTML span. This particular span is used as a label for the file upload control. The next thing I am adding is a text box. And for text box, I am making use of textbox4 method and I'll be binding it to the property. Now I am setting type equal to file, which will be used to select and upload the file to the server. The next thing I am adding is the validation message element, which will be used to display the validation error message. Here I am making use of ValidationMessageFor method and I am binding it to the property. Now here you will notice I am adding attribute named class. This is required for setting the CSS class so that our error message is displayed in red color. The next thing I am adding is a input type equal to submit. In other words, a submit button, which will be used to submit the form to the controller's action result method. So now let's move to the controller. Here we'll start by adding the namespace is system.io. It will be required for saving the file and for file and directory operations. Now I'll be adding action result method, which will be used to upload the file to the server. This particular action result method will accept a parameter of type HTTP posted file base. Then a path to the uploads folder is created using the server.mapPath function. and then the directory is verified whether it exists. If it does not, then the directory will be created using the generated path. And then check is made whether the file has been received from the client. Finally, the posted file will be saved to the path. And then the message of successful file upload will be set in the viewback variable. In the end, the view function is written. Now let's move to the top of the action result method, where I'll be adding HTTP post attribute, which are very important for handling post call, which completes the action result method. Let's move back to the view where we'll write the code for displaying the message to the user. I am making use of an HTML span to which I have set the color as green. So now here I'll be displaying a message from controller inside the view. For that purpose, I'll be making use of ViewBag object. ViewBag allows us to create a dynamic objects. That means we don't have to define the data type. Last but not the least, I'll be adding the scripts which are required for performing the validation on client side. So for that purpose, I am making use of render function of the script class, and here you'll notice I am making use of a word called bundles. For this particular project, I have already created the bundles, and if you are unaware what is bundle, you can click on the link on the right hand side of this video. As you can see, I have added two bundles, jQuery and jQuery val. Here I have pasted some CSS classes. This is required for styling the view as well as setting the color for the error message which will be displayed during validation. So finally our complete application is ready. Now we can run it and see it in action. So as you can see, the file upload as well as the button is visible. So I am selecting file and I'll click on the upload button. As you can see, validations is working fine. So with this we come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell icon. Goodbye.